Good evening, Hume 2 parents. This is Principal Gonzalez, and this is a Hume 2 parent preview for February 1st, 2016 to February 5th. Here's what's going on at your scholar's school. Our updates, we'll talk about our return to the regular schedule, my urge for all of you to call the school, and our cell phone policy change. First, we are back to normal. Parents' January Regents testing ended on Friday, January 29th. Beginning tomorrow, we are back to our regular schedule and all scholars are back. Every scholar from 9th through 12th, back and back in uniform, please. And parents, if your scholar ever tells you something about school that doesn't sound right, like we got out early all week because of gas in the building, or freshmen don't have to go to SLS, or it's my birthday, I don't have to wear a uniform, Fridays are free days. If it doesn't sound right, call us. Chances are it's not. And unfortunately, some scholars have been telling some pretty tall tales to their parents, and the parents believed them at face value. Never hurts to just do a little checkup and see if maybe your scholar did not hear something correctly. Please give us a call anytime. We're here to answer your questions. And last week, my parting thought was about uniforms and cell phones, and I said some very important updates to come. Well, as the letters we sent out on Friday stated, all three schools on the Gompers campus have unanimously decided to change the current policy of the scholars carrying their cell phones with them throughout the day. After working with the scholars from September to January and consistently reminding them of the expectation that the cell phones are put up and turned off, the disruptions in the classroom, in the hallways, in the cafeteria have become so great that it is now affecting the quality of your scholar's education. And all three principals are unanimously deciding to change their policy as the chancellor's regulations allow each principal of the school to decide what is done with the phone once it enters the campus. So our letters sent out on Friday, the 29th of January, and they stated, and we are working on the policy still at this time and how it's going to run, but effective February 22nd, cell phones will be collected by school personnel after scanning. They are locked. The scholar gets a ticket, returned at the end of the day. Questions, once again, call the school, but our cell phone policy has changed, effective February 22nd. And parting thoughts for next week, how do uniforms affect my students' academic performance? That's going to be our focus for next week. And finally, thank you. We are in this together, and together we are better. I'll see you next week for the parent preview. This is Principal Gonzalez saying have a very good evening.